let me adjust my thing. So, where my people at? Where are my homies? Where are these lovely people? Let's see what we can achieve this evening. It's almost 6 p.m. in Vienna. So guys, let's see what we can achieve. Because it's all about achievement, what we can achieve. Yes, where my homies are. Where my homies are. So, seems a lot of you guys enjoyed my breakfast show this morning. Yes, a lot of people enjoyed my breakfast show this morning. Somebody came to my inbox to insult himself. I don't know. Somebody created a fake account with no follower. Come to my inbox. Guess what the person said? Guess what the person said? Sparky, I see you. The person said I should return back to Africa to go help develop Africa. That I should return back to Africa to go help develop Africa. So I am the person that will go help him develop his country. Don't you see? I just blocked that fellow. Yes, I blocked the fellow. Kuma Kabdi. Yes. He said even he came to inbox. He said I should come and develop Africa. I did not respond to him. I just blocked him. All the politicians in his country, he did not see them. All the politicians, all the whole politicians in his country, he did not see them. He wants me to go help him develop. Have you seen the black man's mentality? He did not see the president, the vice president, the governors, senators, House of Representatives, local government chairmen, and the rest of them. The policemen, the soldiers, and the what not. He wants me, these people are complete. Some people are insane. I should go help him. How? Am I a politician? Ask me. Even some people are just. How can I help him develop Africa? What I'm doing here is enough. I'm not a politician. I have no intention of being a politician. I'm not a politician. Do you understand me? I'm not a politician. And my purpose of coming on social media is not because of money. I see a lot of hateful content creators come online to incite hatred. I came across one ignorant fellow living in United Kingdom. I saw his videos. His videos are all about hatred on Igbo people. I saw the guy. When I saw the guy, I looked at him. I used spiritual eyes to see the guy. I see the guy, one guy that is living in United Kingdom. I think in London. You know, some of these people, when they come to abroad, they feel they have escaped, that they can now be free. They can say whatever they want without consequences. Some want to make money online. Some want to make money online. Some people want to be content creators. They want to be content creators, but they have no idea what to say. Are you getting me? Some hear that people make money online by creating content. So because they have no idea, Mira, Leonhard, I'm doing good. They want to be content creators, but they are not good storytellers. They do not know that storytelling is a talent. You can't just do things because others are doing it. You will get lost. You will not achieve greatness. You cannot see me because I come every now and then to tell stories, and you say you want to tell story. You want to be like Uncle RODDY. You will make a mistake. You've got to do what you can, what you are talented in. You get it? You don't do things because others are doing it. You will have destiny accidents. You get what I'm saying now? If you decide to do things, if you see because, this man might be making money online, so you want to make money online, good. But do what you are gifted in, what you can do, what you know you are capable of doing. You don't just go online and start copying people. You will fail. To be honest, I know that I'm a good storyteller. I know that I'm a good story. That is why you see me, I flow. I drop my lines without effort. There are times I go live 4 times in a day and I have interesting stories to tell. You got it now. So now I've seen some people. These guys, they go online, and what they do is, because they have no content, they incite hatred. Either they pick on somebody and begin to fight somebody who is not fighting them. Do you understand me? Or they begin to fight a tribe. So now, when you look at some people that are like that, you know what? They are calling misfortune on themselves. Do you understand what I'm talking about? If you are a spiritual person, when you see somebody who is calling misfortune on himself or herself, you will know. Here on social media, you see some people, their content is only fight, quarrel, hatred, inciting hatred. When I look at these people, I say, man, these guys are not smart. They are not intelligent. There are things you do. Listen to me. I need to say it the way it is. There are things you do. It will cause you early death. You understand me? There are things you do. It will make you die untimely death. This is the reason why you need to be very careful in life. I'm telling you. Be careful what you say, who you offend, what you do online. And you need to choose your fights wisely. Do you understand what I'm talking about? You've got to choose your fights wisely. When you see some people that go online and fight people, such people don't have progress. They can never. Progressive people are wise, and it is that wisdom that leads them to greatness. When you see somebody who is great, who has achieved greatness, look at that person very well. That person is very, very wise. But when you see a foolish person go about fighting everybody. By fighting everybody, or people that did not wrong you, You may fight your destiny helpers. Do you understand me? You may fight your destiny helpers. And by fighting your destiny helpers, you've ruined your own destiny. You don't know. That is why I keep saying, if possible, be at peace with all men. See, a lot of people that are full of hate, look at how they normally end. Some of them that are popular online, look at how they end. They don't end very well. They don't end very well. So, what I'm saying is, if you don't have content, go to sleep. Go look for something else to do. You go to bed. Don't fight who no fights you. Don't fight people that did not fight you. A lot of people are online showcasing stupidity in the name of content creation. Many people are online messing their life up in the name of content creation. It is not like that. And when you look at most of the people, you discover that they are very poor. They are poor fellows. They are poor fellows. There is something about there is something about, wealth, richness. Mad people, you know what I mean? Mad people, rich people avoid problem. Do you know why? Do you know why mad people? Man, I need to be seeing something here. Okay. Okay. How many people do we have here? Not much. Where are my homies at? Ward, good evening to you. How are you doing? So, I learned something about this life. You got it? I learned something about this life. Ward, I appreciate you. Somebody said I should take off that hat. Why should I take off my hat? For what? You are nobody to tell me what to do. Why should I? It is my own and it is my money and I decide to dress how I want. Why should I take off the hat? You are nobody to command me. They never born you. You can never. Who are you to tell me to take off my hat? You go home, you tell your father to take off his hat. You have no respect. Why should I take off my hat? So, now, you should just be careful what you utter online. You should just be careful what you say online. If you don't like my dressing, you move yourself. You cannot tell me, this is my life to live. You cannot tell me how to live my life. You cannot decide for me. A man of over 50 years, how to dress. I dress how it pleases me. You cannot do it. You have no right to do it. And if you don't like me, what you've got to do is you move. You remove yourself. If you don't remove yourself, I block you. You got it? And you stop seeing me. If you don't remove yourself, you know what I do? I block you. So if you know we both have the right to do what we want, then why did you tell me to remove my heart? Why did you? You are not supposed to do that. I bought it with my money. It is mine. The heart is sitting on my head. You've got no right to do that. That your right, you cannot exercise your right here. This is my platform. This is, if you don't like it, you cannot exercise, you exercise your rights on your own platform, not on my platform. So guys, you are welcome. Welcome to my broadcast this evening. You know, yes, Bosco, I'm about to drop my lines. So, some people, every day as a content creator, you meet good people, you meet bad people, you meet sane people, you meet insane people. You meet people that are on medication. And you see some people who haven't taken their medication, they will come online and begin to showcase, tell you they show signs of mental instability. Yes, by the way they talk, they show signs of mental instability. I'm not, you see me, I'm not online to beg nobody. Before I started this broadcast, I'm already a man of my own. I'm not online to beg you. If you don't follow me, I don't live from social media. You got it. I'm a man. I'm a made man. Social media or no social, I can decide to delete this account if I want to. That is if I choose to. This is not what sustains me. You got it. This page doesn't sustain me. I only use it to keep myself busy. So some of these guys that see me online and think this man, maybe if you don't share my post, if you don't like, I will go hungry. You are making mistake. It's not like that. It's not how you think. It's not how you think. If I don't even make money online, but if I start making money online, that would be good too. That would be okay. You got it now. So guys, you're welcome. Let's go. Because there are people waiting. Yeah, so there are some of my homies waiting. Well, man, it's better, I like going online because I don't want to be bored. I want to keep myself busy. That's why you see most times I go live. 1 second, let me get this. So I'm back again. So because the sun was reflecting on the glasses, my windows, and then it's shining directly on my face. That was why I decided to, shift the position of the window. And the weather is too hot. Love from Vietnam. That's lovely from you. Are you living in Hanoi? Hanoi. I think Hanoi is the capital of Vietnam. Or Hanoi. My brother was in Saigon. My late brother was either in Saigon, Vietnam, or Hanoi. He was in Vietnam for a while before he entered Thailand. Yes. That was my senior brother. May his soul rest in peace. He died many years ago. He was in Hanoi, Vietnam. Hanoi is the capital. So guys, okay, you said you have a question. What's your question? Then answer it before I start with my... God's last born is in the building. What's your question? Let me answer you now. Let's go. If you don't have the question, I'm ready. I have answer to every question. That's why I'm here. I have answer to every question. That's why I'm here. So ask your question. Let me answer you now. Okay. Yes, I do support peace. I support peace. I'm not a violent man. I'm not a violent man. I love peace and I support peace. I hate war, I hate violence, and that's it. I'm a peaceful man and I don't look for trouble. But if you bring trouble to me, well, I don't have a forgiving heart. I don't forgive. If you bring trouble to me, I don't forgive. Well, guys, you're welcome to this evening broadcast. God's last born, I see you. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for liking. I appreciate you. You know, I titled this broadcast, the topic for this evening show is, what did I think? Fake lifestyle. Fake. Iron Man, I see you. Fake lifestyle. A lot of people are suffering. You know, not everybody made it in life. Not everybody made it in life. And most of the people that did not make it caused it by themselves, by the kind of life they lived or they are living. I want to tell you a story of a lady. I know a lady back in the days. This lady, back then, wore only designers' clothes. All her clothes, from the shoe to her trousers, her skirts, blouses, anything she put on then was designers' wears. Eastern appreciate you. Designers' wears. This lady did not use public transport when she was on money. Wherever she went with car, taxi, other taxi. Well, she wasn't the only person who led that kind of life. I met some guys. They made money. And that money, they spent it lavishly. Before you start to show off, before you begin to impress people, look back at where you come from. Look at your family. Do you have a decent house? Are you the first son? What have you achieved as a man before you start showing off, acting as if your father is the president of your country? Look at your mother, look at your parents. I know not every parent, not everybody, and not every parent looks glorious. But look at your parents before you start showing off. As you see me like this now, there was a time I did not buy myself clothes for maybe over 15 years. Most of the clothes you see me wear was clothes I bought many years ago. Some are still in the Keller. Keller, you may call it cellar in Dutch, in English. When I wanted to do what my father could not do, yes, when I wanted to do what my mother could not do, I did one thing. I soaked myself into my job, and I did not go about wasting money. buying clothes, jumping from one club to the other, traveling up and down. I did not do it. Why I did not do it was because of certain reason. I remembered growing up then, there were people in my village who thought, wow, man, this family, seems nobody's going to come up from this family. Alice, I appreciate you. Listen to me very well. You know, sometimes when I want to talk, I talk so that you will be inspired. Yes, there are things that there are times you've got to impress people. You've got to tell people, not the way they thought, things we are going to work. Yes. There are some situations that are supposed to make you become a soldier. Yes. There are situations that will make you, if they give you this thing I'm putting on now, you throw it away. If they give you this thing, you remove it. And you face the music squarely. When you look back, when you remember the insults they gave to your father, the insults they gave to your mother, the insult they gave to you, the insults they gave to your family members, you will swear that you need to shut all those people who insulted your father, who insulted your mother, who insulted your family. You are going to shut them up. And how do you shut them up? There are some kind of life you don't need to live. You put in full concentration. You need to concentrate fully. You don't allow yourself to be distracted by any man or any woman because you are on a mission. You want to shut some people up. Well, some people traveled abroad and forgot. Yes. Some people traveled abroad and forgot. When I came here, I did not forget. I did not forget. I said I want to. You see, when I go online, each time I go on live, I go live online. Many people from my village, my kindred, many people in Vienna knows me. Yes. Many people, they know what's up. That's why I know somebody who knows me, when the person make a comment, I know. Somebody who does not know me, when he make a comment, I know. Somebody who knows me very well cannot come here and make stupid comments. No. Because the person knows what's up. So, some people came to Europe here. They forgot their surname. Do you know what I mean by forgetting your surname? You forgot who you are. You remember that your family house, you forgot that your family house is leaking. If you know that your family house is leaking and they are laughing at your family, that is enough reason for you to wake up. When they call you, say, now let's go to club, you say, no, you did not come to Europe to go to club. When they tell you, no, boy, let's go to boutique and buy clothes, you say, no, I don't have time. This money will... Now, I can buy whatever I want. I can buy whatever I want. You know why? Because I have paid my dues. Yes. I'm telling you. I'm telling you that authoritatively. I can decide to enjoy the rest of my life. Buying wares. I just finished eating yam now. And better stew. Yes. There was a time I did not. I put on one trouser for years. Hustling. Driving taxi. Ask anybody. I did not change trousers. For years, I put on one trouser, one shirt. Because I was at the hustle. Do you understand me? I was hustling. You got it? So a lot of people came. They forgot that they don't have good, adequate toilets in their home. Even some people that are watching me, if they go to there, well, I don't need to go deep there. I'm not telling you to go, I mean, build house for your brother, build house for your sister that you are not supposed to build house for. I'm telling you that don't forget your surname. Do your own thing before you spend money lavishly. Don't see what I told you many years ago, 1 year ago. I will still repeat it now. I don't change words. I don't mix words. I said, if you are not the first son, there is no need you building house in your family compound, because if you do that, you built that house for your first son. He will come and claim it. But that will not stop you to purchase your own land, build your own house if you want to, depending on your plans in life. So now there was a lady I know, and so many guys that I know back then. Man, if you see these guys, you will think they are related to Joe Biden. I know they tell you lie. If you see these guys, then you would think that they are related to Joe Biden. Until you know how life goes. One time, some people went to visit them and discovered that these guys are living in mud houses. You will not believe it. But if you see them in abroad, you will think they are related to Joe Biden. They are members of Joe Biden families. I'm not telling you a lie. That is why, man, things are happening now. Some people that went to their house came back and they carry hand for head. Some people went to some of these guys' house and said they couldn't believe what they saw. Some of the guys you see that are showing up driving expensive cars in abroad. To be honest, if you go to where they come from, some don't have a pin. You see some guys in abroad, they change car, they don't trek. They don't use public transport. They buy, if you see the car they are driving, you think that, man, so these guys, man, if by any means you go see where they are from, you'll be shocked. You say, so these are the guys that you want to be like. Some don't have PIN. I know many guys now. They don't have ordinary PIN. I'm not telling you, see, you can choose to live your life in abroad. It's your life, like I said. You can choose to live your life, spend all your life in abroad. But what happens if the table turns? Maybe one thing leads to the other and you see yourself where you are not supposed to see yourself. Maybe something may take you home. So there are so many of such people who, the kind of life they are living, man, I know some people, if you see how they furnish their houses in abroad, if you see how they furnish their houses in abroad, if you go to their house, it looks like a palace. Palace. You'll be wondering. Yes, some people are paying 1,500 euros a month. 1,800 euros a month, 1,300 euros in a month here. And these houses they are living in, well furnished, that you'll be thinking, man, these guys are living. But in their father's land, in their homeland, they don't have quarter plot of land. The money they pay for a rent, they are paying for rent 1 month or 2 months. It's enough for them to buy quarter plot of land in the village or where they came from, but they don't have it. Because of the lifestyle and the commitment. Yes, because of the lifestyle. They are so committed, you know, in that they are soaked in that kind of life that there is no room to breathe. Because every month they pay 1,500 euros, sometimes 1,300 euros, depending on the kind of flat they rented. This is outside electricity bill. What does this do to you? Let me tell you, this will make you, all your life, you'll be restless. Number one, all your life you'll be restless because you want to maintain a certain level. And you are forced to stress your life because you've got to pay 1,500 euros or dollars every month, or 1,000. You will not have peace. Yes, because every weekend you want to invite friends, come and see where I'm living. You are living your life to, I titled this program, Fake Lifestyle. You are living your life to impress people. You want people to say you are living well while you are living in bondage. You want people to say you are living well. You want to show people your apartment, you furnish your apartment, you are living good. But the reality is you are living in bondage. This is why you see a lot of people spend 30 years. You see people spend 30 years in abroad, 25 years. At the end, one thing may lead to the other. They go back empty-handed. You'll be wondering, what happened? That's when their eye will clear. Now, what happened to you is you see the people start singing songs. They say it is a family problem. It is not a family problem. It is not. You are just, you have no wisdom. You have no brain. It is not family. Nobody fought you. You fought yourself. Yes, I'm the one telling you. If you calculate the money, thank you so much for the roses. If you calculate the money you spent in paying house rent of 1,500, do you know how much is 1,500 euros in your currency every month? You see that you are not smart. The person that is supposed to be living in such a house, the people that are supposed to live in such houses are football stars, celebrities. Hang your coat where your hand will reach. Stankovic, I see you. Hang your coat. This is, you know why I'm telling you this thing? I've seen people who are living in regret today. They had opportunity to be great. They had opportunity to make great things in their life, but they blew it up. They messed it up. I'm telling you. Some people, the opportunity that came their way, maybe they did not see it as an opportunity. They did not. And that could be your last opportunity to achieve greatness, to better your life. But you want to use it to impress people that after some time, you may not see again. I keep saying every day, I say, soldier goes, soldier come, barrack remains. Who is the barrack? You. Friends come and friends go, you remain. Soldier goes, soldier come, barrack remains. Who is the barrack? You are the barrack. You meet friends. Why should you impress friends that sometime in future you may lose contact or may never see them again, but you have yourself? And already you may have blown your opportunity. Don't call this thing. You may have blown your chances in life. Yes. Some people see me and say, Oga, go look for work, Oga. You don't know nothing. I've paid my dues. I've done what I'm supposed to do as a man. Yes. Yes, I've done what I'm supposed to. If I decide to go back to Africa now, nobody will laugh at me. You cannot laugh at me because my head they there. And I know the time to say, stop. It's enough. I have stop. I don't need to stress myself anymore. Why you see me here every now and then, talk is because I keep saying it, I did certain things the right time. Man, I went online sometime, I checked some of the guys we came together the same time. Some guys we came together. We came the same time. They are still having 3-year-old children. I mean, they are 3-year-old children, 4-year-old children. They are still changing pampers, carrying picking, carrying children. Getting to 60 years, 55 years, 52 years. You are just having children. Man, I said, look at, when is this man going to come out of this? When is this man? This man will walk till he die. He will stress himself till the day he goes to grave. Because some people failed to do the right thing at the right time. I'm telling you. I saw somebody, he's already aged. I said, look at the time he is getting his children. One thing about some people is, a lot of people were brainwashed by religious doctrines. One time I was talking to a friend, I said, boy, why did you marry late? He said, what of Abraham in the Bible? I said, look, you see, Abraham did not do well. I cannot sing Abraham's blessings is mine. That song, I will not sing it. I sang it when I was ignorant. Abraham did not do well. Do you understand me? Abraham did not do well. How can a man have his child at the age of 100 years? Then you are saying Abraham's blessings are yours. Do you want to have your first child at the age of 100 years? You see, this is why I tell you some people were deceived by religious or biblical doctrines. Abraham, watch what you say. Abraham's first child, Abraham got Isaac at the age of 100 years. And you are singing Abraham's blessings are yours. When you sing Abraham's blessings are yours, that means you want to have a child at the age of 100, your first child. Are you listening to me? At the same time, they say for everything under the sun, there is a time and a season for it. For everything under the sun, there is a time and a season for it. A time to be born and a time to die. A time to marry and a time to have your children. If you miss having your children, if you miss hustling when you are young, in your prime, that means at the age of 70 years, 60-something years, you have no peace. You continue to hustle till the time you go to grave. A season and a time for everything. The time you are supposed to start having your children in your 20s, you use it to be rocking life. That means now suffer they await you. Because when others are relaxing, enjoying life, evening one weather, winter life, when others are enjoying their evening life, you will be laboring. You'll be hustling, looking for money to train your children in school. You got it? When people are relaxed, you'll be saying, okay, go look for work, okay, go look for work, okay, go look for work, because you are a non-entity. You are a non-entity. At the age of 80 years, you will continue to work because you got your first child when you are 70-something or 60-something. Yes. You failed. They say, he who failed to plan, planned to fail. You failed to plan. The opportunities that came your way, what did you do with it? The opportunities that came your way, what did you do with it? Some people you see now enjoying life, made maximum use of the opportunities that came their way. They planned very well. That's why you see them enjoying life. They make use of their brain. If you fail to make use of your brain, now suffer be your portion. I started having my children in my 20s. Yes, now. Then people are saying blah, blah, blah. Now my children are grown on their own. At least I don't babysit. I don't break my head. I don't change pampers. That's why you see some people, some say, don't you have children? Don't you have a wife? Do you see children troubling me at this age? I cannot start changing. This is like going back to yesterday now. Do you see me changing pampers or child coming here making win? Hey, I've grown above that because I did I did what I was supposed to do at the right time. That's why you see some people say, "Okay, you don't get work. Okay, what of your children? Okay, what of your wife?" You need wisdom. This is why I'm telling you now. I know a lot of young people are watching me. Many people are new in Europe here. Don't be deceived. Don't follow the wrong people. Don't follow friends. You know why you are in Europe. This is your life, because if it backfires, that is, if challenges arise, or there are situations that may arise, those friends will desert you. And you have you. You have you. Yes, so I tell you, there are people that are supposed to be queens in this country, kings in this country, but they blew the chances. I've said it before. There are people that are supposed to own Vienna, African women that came here in the 80s, African men that came here in the 80s, but they were blind. They were blind to the opportunities available. And, well, I don't want to read comments now, because when I read comments, I get distracted. I start talking about something else. There are guys that came here. When they came here, did you know how much flats were sold back then? Flats were sold like 200,000 shilling, 150,000 shilling then. Now, how much was it? Like roughly 11,000 euros, 10,000 euros back then, depending on the districts. And many of these guys had the money. They had money to buy like 3, 4, 5 flats then. But they did not seize that opportunity. They were flying up and down, going to clubs, buying designers' wares. Today, some of the flats goes for €1 million, some 800,000 euros, 500,000 euros. Now ask me, where are most of these guys? Some cannot afford to pay rent in Vienna. Some can, you cannot be strong every day. Ask me, where are most of these guys now? Many of them are, many of them are even living in the villages, depressed. Some are even attaching with somebody. People that are supposed to be living in Stadtzentrum, that is the center of the city, the most expensive part of the city. Today they cannot even afford. They are coming from the villages. Do you get it now? They blew their chances in life. They had the money. The opportunity was there, but they blew it. And, the thing is, some of these guys I'm talking about now cannot even go back home. You know why? Because they have nothing back home. Some, not all. No. Some cannot go back home. They are stranded, completely stranded. Did opportunities come their way? Yes, opportunities came their way. Opportunities came their way, but they were blind to these opportunities. I always say here, there are reasons why you should do certain things. And one of those reasons one of those reasons is nobody knows tomorrow. Nobody knows tomorrow. Nobody knows tomorrow. There are situations you may find yourself. Regrets will be your portion. Not only regrets, you will only be regretting. Canary King, that's it. Regrets will be your portion. So you that is furnishing house, driving do you know what it costs to maintain a car in abroad? If you discover that car, you don't need it, why do you have that car? Why are you driving that car? If you are not living in remote villages, what are you driving car? Wasting money. These are the things. I drove car for many years. Can you open that for my boy, please? I drove car for many years. Car is a liability. If you live in a city like Vienna here, if you are living in a city like Vienna, you don't need a car. Unless your job is outside Vienna. And some people purchased car because they want to show off. First of all, let me tell you, because I drove car, even my driver's license they threatened to take. Who was the person? But my boy said he went to work or what? Yeah. Then why? Who was it? Check who. Okay. Now, I was talking about, cars. Check how much you pay for fuel every day. Check how much you pay for fuel every day. Now, check how much. So, what's it? So, now, you check how much. What is it? You check how much you pay for fuel every day. How much you pay when you take your car to a repair shop. Roadworthiness. You check how much you pay for. Here, there is what they call Yarish pickle. Every year you go, check your car, where they check the whole car and see if you can still drive the car on the road, if it is roadworthy. And sometimes they need to change, if there are things that spoil in your car, they need to change these things. And do you know how much it costs? When I was ignorant, sometimes I paid 1,500, 2,000 euros just to be driving car. Sometimes even that car wasn't serving any purpose. We just used it to go shopping. Something we could even trek with leg. Sometimes we had no place to go. We just be driving car around to show off. Yes. Sometimes we just drove car because we were bored. Just driving car up and down to show off. Sometimes when we stay at home and we had nothing doing, we just say, let's go and drive around. We burn fuel. Every month you pay insurance for the car. Every month you pay insurance for the car. Then what happens? We bought that car very expensive. I told you I bought convertible. When it was time to sell the car, I got nothing. You saw how much my wife said. At one time, when money had value, I used 2,500 euros to change the dark because it was cabrio, convertible, or more. The money I spent on the car. Do you understand me? At the end, the money I spent on the car would have been enough for me to build, even arrange duplex. Then, if not duplex, maybe very fine bungalow. Very fine bungalow. And that time, some people, some White people, Austrian people, but there is what they call garden house. They call it garden house. Very small houses were being sold at the rate of 7,000. Some bought 6,000, 8,000, depending on the size. You buy it, then it is yours. Then I spend this money on car. So many of this they call it, one of our house, Besoga, where we lived, bought like 3. This is where he's living and rented 2 out. Today the man is mad. That house, getting houses they bought then, back then, some you will not get it 150,000. You cannot get it 200,000. Now, you will not get it. 200,000 euros or 100,000 euros. Now, one day, my wife went outside, met one lady, an old school here. The lady went to visit a boyfriend, her boyfriend. She went to the house of her boyfriend who traveled outside the country. So the boyfriend gave her the key to go gieß the blumen, that is to go water the flower. You know, that kind of a thing. Gave the girlfriend the key to go gieß the blumen, that is to go water the flower. Now, this lady went to go water the flower in the boyfriend's house. After doing that, as she was going back home, she met with my wife. They began to discuss. My wife then asked her, "Where are you coming from?" She said she went to gieß the blumen of the boyfriend. She went to water the flower of the boyfriend. My wife then asked her, "So your boyfriend lives here?" He said, "Yes." The boyfriend said he bought this house, 7,000 back in the days. Did you hear? He said he bought this apartment, 7,000 euros, years back, 20-something years ago. And that time, a lot of people had the money. You see? They make food for him. Then, she said the boyfriend bought the house, 7,000 then, all these small garden houses. You see, wise decision. You see, wise decision. And sometimes, when you see such a man, you'll be asking that man, what are you doing for a living? You don't know that he bought such houses, 3. He's living in one and rented 2 out. He doesn't need to work again. He bought 3 of such houses then. He had the money, invested wisely. He's living in one, rented 2 out. So now he doesn't need to work. He's living free and rented 2 out. He has enough money to live. So he's not paying rent. And you that is brainless, somebody that is brainless will be moving. You think it's by hard work. You just need to be smart to be successful in life. You got it. You just need to be smart to be successful in life. So, instead of wasting fund trying to impress people, see, I always say it here. At the end, you have yourself. At the end, you have yourself. Friends may desert you. Family members may desert you. But then, you cannot desert yourself. So, if you choose to live your life, that is, you want to use your life to impress, I don't impress nobody. Back in the days I did it, when I was younger, ignorance I did it. Sometimes at this stage of my life, I only regret. I regret a lot. Because if I had known, I would own such houses like 10. If I had known such houses, I would own it like 10. To be honest. I would just be traveling abroad, traveling everywhere, enjoying life. But lack of information and being foolish. That is why it is not good you hang around people who have nothing to offer. It is not wise you hang around people who a blind person cannot lead a blind person. If your friends are blind, you and your friends will fall inside a pit. Did you get it? If your friends are blind, you and your friends will fall inside a pit. You get it? So guys, I just came out to, I want to just round up if you want. So I just came out to spend time with you guys, give you guys what's up. Don't blow your chances in life. Do not blow your chances in life. Make maximum use of your chances. Did you hear me? Make maximum use of your chances. And don't live your life to impress nobody. Did you hear me? Do not live your life to impress nobody. Well, I don't know if I'm going to go live later tonight again. I don't know. Well, I've delivered my message. I may not go live again today. I may go live depending on my mood. Depending on my mood. I may go live or I may not go live. So, yes, that's it. I may go live or I may not go live again. So, just make maximum use of your opportunities. Don't impress nobody. Don't go rent house. I will tell you guys the story of one guy. If you enter his house, his room, he has only a phone. Only a phone where he sleeps. And that's it. What he has is only a phone where he sleeps, and that's it. And he's doing great. He's doing really great. You know, that's what I mean. He's doing great. So, well, guys, let me end this broadcast here. Later tonight or tomorrow, we continue with our normal program. And if you are seeing me for the first time, do not forget to follow this page and subscribe if you want to my YouTube channel at Uncle Roddy. Go subscribe now. Yes, so now hustling with day. Maybe if I'm in the mood, I'll come back later in the evening. I will come back later in the evening, probably. I'll come back later in the evening. I will gist with you guys. You know, I've got nothing doing. I just day. I don't know, maybe I take a walk, I come back, and then we spend the evening once more. Stories plenty. I have many stories, but sometimes I'm not in the mood because when the story is too long, well, Canary King, I appreciate you. Yes, so I appreciate everybody, man. Take care of yourselves and do the right thing and do not hate on, you see, when you go to a page or when you see somebody, a man or a woman who incites hatred against anybody, an individual, a tribe, a religion, or anything, just move away from such person. There is a spirit inside that person. That person is possessed with an evil spirit. Do you understand me? There is an evil spirit that is walking inside the person. So what you've got to do is remove yourself from such person. And watch how such people ends. They don't end well. Because if you live by God, you die by God. If you live, by inciting hatred, hatred will consume you. That is 100%. So guys, I want to say good night from here. If possible, be at peace with all men. Good night and take care of yourselves. See you later on.